So the second part, because I've lost a lot of my data, like you can see on my dashboard, because I've lost a lot of it, I won't be able to show you most of the things. That's why I'm going to make another video. If you see, this column is automatically set to performance. This is where this is your default setting, and anything default is not that good. So I have set mine here. So me setting mine, the difference, I'm going to show you the difference of setting mine. I'm going to show you how to set yours as well. So once you come back to your dashboard, you will see your campaign name, let's take it one by one. This is your budget. I always use, I don't create a budget for a ad. I create my budget in the ad set, one ad set per ad. That's what I do. So, and I used only one ad for this particular one before shutting it down, because I realized the cost per result is 614. The last time I ran a conversion ad, there was one that was about 15 naira per result. There was one of about 100 naira per result, and there was 200 plus. I guess when that one got to about 250 or 300, that was when I shut it down. Okay, so this is the result. You're going to see your results first. That was what matters anyway. That was what matters to you. So you're going to see the website registration completed was 30, website views were 30, the leads, the visitors. That was these are my conversions on my page, and I noticed an error there as well. So when you know what you're doing, you're going to know it. So the next thing is frequency. How many times did one person see your ad? So this is it, 1.13. That's an average. So probably one person might see it 3 times, but this is, this is just the percentage of the people that saw your ad. So the next thing is your link clicks. How many people clicked on the link? So I have 28 link clicks. That means someone might have clicked on it twice. Someone might have clicked on it twice. That was why my unique clicked link is 24. So out of the cost per link click is 87 naira. Out of the people who clicked my link, because of the settings, iPhone users cannot be monitored. So Facebook might say I have 4 leads and I will get to my email dashboard, I made 6. It happens. That was an error that I got. Facebook calculated 86 conversions for me, and when I got to my dashboard, it was 121 thereabouts. So that's it for this place, but we are focusing on the one Facebook we're able to count. So the click-through rate is 1.149%. That's what's important for me. My cost per registration is 81 naira. There is a reach here. The reach here is 1705. That means 1,705 persons saw my ad, while 24 people clicked through. So you'll be able to analyze your ad yourself. And the next thing is the impression. So you can see that the frequency of my ad is 1.10. That means the number of times one person saw my ad. That means there were no huge difference between my ad and my reach, my impressions and my reach. There was no huge difference, so it's still fine. So my cost per 1,000 impression is 1,305. Cost per engagement is 63.01 naira. Because it wasn't a video, so these lines were off. But the next ad I'm going to run, it will be a video. So I want to know the set of people that watched at 25%, 50%. So I will know my retention rate and be able to work on my VSL script and the average playthrough time. And I was an ad that could have shown all these, but the data is gone and I only have just this. So the purchase, it wasn't a purchase. So the rest are not in use for now. So how can you set this? Just come to the column section, click on customize column. Yes, you remove the ad set name. You can click on it to check your ad set. Remove the bid strategy. Facebook is not showing you anyway. Remove significant edit. You don't need it. Remove attribution setting. You don't need it. You already know it's a 7-day attribution. Remove quality ranking. It's of no use. Remove engagement ranking, conversion rate ranking. It's of no use. Remove schedule. It's of no use to you. You can leave website purchase and on Facebook purchase depending on exactly what you are doing. So if you want to use that, I prefer to put these ends at ends. Make it the last thing on my list. So you're going to arrange everything according to importance. So the first thing I'm going to select is frequency. So you add frequency right here. You move it up. After your results, then you move your cost per result up. You move the amount spent up below your budget. Yes, because since I'm not using the budget, so I can cancel my budget. Since I'm not using it, I can cancel it. So what I'm using is the amount spent, but you can still select budget. Once we get there, I'll show you how to select it. But it's not going to show anything for me. That was why I cancelled it. But my amount spent is going to show. So the next thing, you're going to come down to your cost per impression. If you need this, if you're measuring it, then you put it below your impressions. You put the link clicks up. It's more important to me than the impressions. So we'll have the page engagement. So what you should select here should be your page. Yes, you can decide. I noticed something when you're running ads, that sometimes you get page likes from your ad. So you can select the number of page likes you got from the ad so that you'll be able to know number of posts, comments, since that's what matter, and number of post shares. The likes doesn't get you anywhere. You can select post reaction, but I'm going to just choose just 3. It totally depends on you, so you are going to be able to see exactly. These ones are not really that important, so you leave them where they are. Move ends down. And if you are using web purchases, you can use it, but for now the ad set I'm going to be using they're not buying online. But if I want to be measuring the purchase, then I'll move it up. If I'm going to be tracking purchases, then I'm going to move it up like this. After my cost per result, the frequency, then I'll move my purchase here. Yes, you want to see the things that matter first. So let's check the next one. And come down here to, if you have messaging connections, yes, the next thing is cost per post engagement. It should be cost per post, not the page itself. Cost per your post engagement, move it below this. So if you are using the targeting of messaging on Facebook, you can select messaging conversation started, cost per conversation started. You can use that, but since I'm not using it, I'm not selecting it. So let's go through the video. Select this, select this, select this, select this, select this if you are using video. But if you're using images, you are not going to select this. An average play through time. So the next thing I'm going to select here will be the unique click link and the click through rate. You want to know the percentage of people that click through it. Move the unique links under your link clicks. Click through it on the link uniquely linked links. Is there anything now we need to check? No. So let's go to standard events. Have I arranged everything very well? No. If you're using video, I believe the number of time your video plays should come before the page likes, because you can always target those set of people. So you bring this down and your cost per engagement. So we'll move to standard events. What I'm measuring is number of people. You can check landing page views here as well. Number of people who viewed your landing page. Then you click on total and cost. But those who are important to me are the number of people who completed registration. So total and cost. So anything that is important to you here is what, and if you're using lead objectives, you can select leads, but I'm using complete registration. You can use either leads or complete registration. So let's say I'm using leads, I'll select leads. So let's arrange this. And if you want to see the number of people who viewed your content as well, you can select content views. So if I believe landing page views is okay, so you move this up. It should be before the impression. Cost per landing page view. Yes, your reach. And I believe reach should be close to impression because I'll be able to measure the differences. Move this down. Okay, so it should be, let's check this again. All right, next thing I'm looking at right here is cost per website registration completed. That should be before our unique links. So let's check this. Yes. Okay, then move on to, that's all. So your custom conversion, don't need to put it there, and you're good to go. That's it. That's everything you need. Just in case you need any other thing here, you can just select it and move it according to the importance. Just select it, move your mouse, right click and move it up. Right click and move it up. So once you're done, you select save as preset. So let me save this as revert. Okay, apply. Once I click on apply, it will be saved. So I'm going to be able to see it now. So let's see. So let's check our landing page views. Cost per result, the frequency, the impression, and then you move on to the click-through rate, registration, cost per landing view. So we have 19 landing page views. So the cost per landing page view is 123. So how many registration? We had 30. The 30 is no. That was an error in my pixel. So the actual registration was the results that was measured. Yeah, that was registration. 30 people registered, but they didn't confirm their emails, so Facebook could not count them. So 30 people registered only for confirmed their email address. So that was why I had just 30. Cost per post engagement was 63, but there were no page likes. Maybe because I have not used it before, so nothing was there, and that's all.